That's right, and that news conference did get a little heated, and here in Mountain View, you can see why. Take a look. It has been a rough 24 hours for the people who live here. They've been shoveling thick piles of mud. They've run in a bobcat. Some volunteers are helping out. A lot of people took off work today to clean up, and they want to know how to move forward. So today, when they came face to face with Mayor Todd Gloria at Lincoln High School, here's some of what happened.
For the residents who are here, yes, ma'am. Ma'am. I'm right here, baby. And so here's the thing. We're gonna answer these questions because we want everyone to get this information. These folks are going to stay, and we're gonna have a conversation. Okay. Oh yeah. But we have the shelter here. We have stuff, and I've already said, let me do my job of doing this part, and then I want to do my more important job, which is talking to you. Is that okay?
Why do we have to be the ones to suffer? Because wildlife? We, the residents, we, the people, lives, flesh and blood, we should be important, not wildlife.
And so that last woman you heard from, Mary Devastation, who lives here in Mountain View, she had 4 feet of water inside her home yesterday, and she and her husband say they have complained to the city for months. You need to clear the flood channel behind our home because they were afraid something like this would happen. And as you heard Devastation say to the mayor, she was told at one point they couldn't clear the channel because of the wildlife that lives there. So she and other residents unleashed their anger at the city. Now, the mayor declared a state of emergency last night. The county followed suit, and today Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency for San Diego County, which we're told should give our area more access to resources. But Mayor Gloria made it very clear this cleanup and recovery is going to take some time. When I asked what would you say to the people here in Mountain View who are picking up the pieces, this was his response.
The amount of water that we received yesterday, there is not a drainage system that would have been able to accommodate all of that. What happened yesterday was extraordinary. What we have down there, I do believe, needs to be improved. There's no question about that. As you heard from Todd a moment ago, the investments to change that are extremely expensive and very time intensive.
And he points out in a city like San Diego, where it doesn't rain very often, stormwater drainage is not a top priority. But he says going forward, that's certainly going to need to change, and that people who live here in San Diego should expect more storms like what we saw yesterday in the future. Heather and Carlo.